Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Looks like we're good to go. Might have to go back over to the game shelf and get me some other games later. But what is up? It is I, John, and welcome to a stream. We're here chilling on a Saturday night, and it is going to be great. I just got my hair done, got my hair did, just got back from one of the craziest things. I'm not going to reveal what it was just yet. I'll talk about it here in a minute. Just got back from a massive date with the loveliest lady in my life. And we're just going to sit here. We're going to start off with Tetris. Probably not going to stay on it super long or nothing. Not sure where I'm going, to be honest. All I know is I am feeling awesome today. So, hopefully you guys have had a beautiful week. I generally have, to be honest, as well. I mean, the crazy thing is mostly the fact that it wasn't a week that made me want to just, like, pull my hair out for the first time this year. I had a good week, you know. It wasn't awful. It wasn't nothing insane. I mean, and I did leave this week with a better mood than when I started, so I did good. First time in a while, I feel like I can confidently say I had a good time. But nothing really negative. Might hold on to that piece. Boop. Bum bum bum. Give me a second. I'm actually gonna move. I don't know why I haven't got the chat pulled over where I can see it at all times. I will have to look away from the game to see it still, but I can do it quicker now. I can kind of glance. I will pause to check people's comments if I see a comment, but I'm like I said, this is kind of why I'm not going to be playing too much Tetris right now, as I do want to interact if I see people. Melodic! Yo, what would be fun at some point?
What is it?
You have piqued my interest as you used the F word.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what I'm talking about.
What?
Girl, I don't know. You know better than I do. Besides, I'm pretty sure you're aware that I'm a nutbag.
I didn't know that. She says sarcastically.
Eye roll.
Hey, I like to be sarcastic.
You gotta try Lethal Company with fans. Oh my god, it'd be so funny. I have been wanting to play Lethal Company so bad.
Oh, finally, my fingers.
You okay?
Yeah, just got that story done.
That's awesome.
Finally, second one I've been trying to type out and get done.
Is it on PC? I mean,
No, it's on.
not Lethal Company.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? No.
You're a nut.
You a nut.
You a nut.
You a nut. We're both nuts. What are we talking about? We're both sitting here telling each other that we're nuts, so.
Nut.
We're both nuts. Oh gosh, this is gonna be the longest one to have to type out, is this one. Because it's got so many chapters.
You know, you could just
I want
not.
to get it done though.
Well, I mean, remember, we could always lens it.
This one is one of the ones I've worked the hardest on. This one and the one I call the revenge.
Because if I lens that thing, I can get all of your text and
This
just send
one.
it to you.
This one's called Escape from No Man's Land though. I might save that one for.
It's like $10 on Steam. Eugene and I play it a lot. It's funny / fun. I feel like I would have a lot of good
I've
times
never
with
even
it.
heard of it. Cold here, why? It's not even that cold. Babe, what are we
Yes.
doing tomorrow?
We are housework, cooking, and groceries. I don't know why they bother to ask. Like ever. I appreciate them thinking of this, of course, but like... I always feel bad that I have to say no so often.
I mean, it's not your fault. It's nobody's fault, really. It's just life, I guess.
Yep. Sadly, that's just the belly of the beast.
Where did I put my candy when I came in?
Candy?
Yes.
You put it... Well, yeah, you put it on the bed, I think.
Where'd you put it then? Because it wasn't there.
It's up near the pillows. So at least I saw it there, unless
That's not
you moved it.
candies.
I took one, but I did not...
Hey, keep
I
your
did not
hands-
move it.
Keep your hands off my candy.
Girl, you
Even-
had to put it
Even though
there.
you're the one that bought them.
Yeah, don't make me unbuy them.
You can't unbuy them. I already opened them. And took bites out of them.
Spit it up, we're going back.
I
No,
don't
we're
think
not.
that's how that works.
I'm
in
way
here.
too lazy to do that.
Plus, they would be like, we don't want that back.
Return policy sucks. You won't even let me spit up my food and give it back.
Ew. I wouldn't want to do either. Just saying.
It would be a very weird world if we could do that.
What
Restaurants would
about-
probably go out of business if people could do that.
Origami's not going to have any more episodes.
Play this. It's got proximity chat, so when you speak or get killed, you can hear them, hear your
Maybe.
friends scream, and then the sudden sound of death. Mm.
Origami's not going to have any more mangas.
Yeah.
After 14 years, they're just going to quit. I'm not even surprised about that one. The one I'm mad about is them stopping on freaking Attack on Titan because I love it.
Fuck.
I guess I should be glad that they're not continuing so they don't mess it up.
I mean, if they don't feel like doing it, I'm glad they're not just doing it to do it. You know, I'm glad to see when people
Right.
quit when they're ready to.
Right.
Because if you don't want to work on something, it's not going to be good anymore. If you keep on going. Like, keep that in mind. Don't just, like, you create a lot, so I'm going to tell you this much. If you don't feel like doing something anymore, don't go for it anymore. Because it's going to end up just being your worst work when you're not passionate.
Right. And for people who's just starting out, I'll tell you the same thing this one told me. Your work's always going to be bad when you're first starting out.
Yeah, like, guess what? If you're just starting, usually, there is some cases where it's not, but your work is probably going to be shit.
Yeah.
But everyone's is. That's
Get
just,
a blanket.
that's how it goes, you know, like.
Ooh. I love this hat. I just found my
112 lines ain't
hat.
bad. I could totally see myself just sitting there playing freaking company screwing with people.
Come and knock on our door. Come and knock
Cheers.
on our door. We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are his and hers and hers. Three's company too. Sorry, I got that stuck in my head. I didn't even watch the show in a while, but it's still stuck in my head.
You know, that's an episode of the AI Writers Club we need to do.
Three's Company?
Not just Three's Company. I'm thinking
Or just like sitcoms in general.
we do old school sitcom
I
episodes.
love old school
like we
sitcoms.
do an episode of Family Matters. And
That's the one I'm watching right now. Family Matters. I love it.
that would it'd probably be a great time to do an episode
Did
about
I
it.
do that?
Did I do that?
Urkel's so funny. Oh, he's so funny. He's so hilarious.
He can be.
I love Urkel.
I do think one of the best things about Urkel is that he's an annoying character that you tend to like.
For some reason, it's funny what he does, because he's always making Carl mad.
Well, because you can tell he means well. It's not like he's just being annoying. You know, like, it's almost
He
like
tries
his
to help,
annoying
but it just
is
doesn't
endearing.
work.
He's got every good intention, and it just so happens that he sucks at helping. Like any situation.
He very well sucks at helping.
Yeah.
He tries to fix the radio and it blows up.
But by God, he's trying. He's fucking trying, man.
Which is more than we can say for the son of Harriet and the big man. I forget his name. I call him the big man. Because he's the dad of the house.
Oh yeah, I can't think. It's been a minute since
Carl
I've
Winslow.
seen Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow, he's the dad.
I completely forget half. For some reason, I thought Carl Winslow was the dad from fucking Fresh Prince.
I think the same person that did Carl Winslow did him too. I think it's the same person.
I always get the two mixed up on either account. It's Icy Phoenix.
It's the ice. I had to.
Ice, ice, baby.
Oak Street and a
Dun, dun,
mango.
dun, dun.
You gotta let it go. Or something like that, I don't know. Don't judge me, I haven't heard that song in a while.
Neither have I, to be
So
honest.
I don't remember the lyrics, I was just singing what was on the top of my head. You better never let it go.
La-da-da-da-da-da.
I was gonna clean my room.
But then I gotta.
I was gonna get up and go to but then I got And my room is still messed up. And I know why I'm
Yeah. Cause I got high. Cause I got high.
I don't even smoke anything. But I still know that song. How does that work?
I mean, Afro Man's just fun. Ain't nothing but a thing.
I've been staring at the edge of the water as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect sorter, but I go back to the water whenever my heart I show. Dang it. Now I have these same Disney songs all night. Just because I started on one Disney song. Hakuna Matata.
What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata.
And means no worries.
For the rest of your days.
It's all problem free. Philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna.
Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
It means no worries for the rest of your days.
Dang, how do you get up to the...
It's all problem free. I'm not. It does kind of hurt, though. I can do it, but it's just like, barely.
I'm getting better at drawing. Look at this. Well, no, you can't look at this. You're busy. Or I would show you. I got better at the eyes and the mouth and the nose. Just from actually, like, practicing. I've improved a lot on drawing. I just gotta get body shapes down. The hardest part. They say the hands are the hardest parts to learn to draw.
If you're trying to do
That's why I always
like
do
actual like human hands, then the answer to that is like, yeah, totally.
That's why I always do nubs.
You do little Powerpuff Girl nubs?
Yeah.
No blame there. I mean, why do you think so? Have you ever noticed a lot of like Disney characters have stuff?
Yeah.
Ever since that kid literally broke the game and made it crash, aka first time Tetris got beat, game became popular to play again. Oh, I've just been. This is ever since I moved into my house. As of Valentine's Day a year ago, that's just all I've been doing. I play Tetris way too much.
We're gonna have to have Melody over sometime.
Oh yeah. At some point, I want to just host a dinner. Have just all of them over.
Right.
Like, like Josh's family and stuff.
Right.
I keep meaning to do it, but unfortunately,
Just
a
haven't
certain
been able to get
job
time.
makes it very difficult.
Yeah, I suppose I just haven't been able to get time yet to have him over. Unfortunately. Ooh. No, I was gonna say if she'd be up for it, we could have her on the podcast sometime.
I'd say definitely.
Man, why did I pick those eyes for that drawing? I think I said something else.
Oh, Okay, I'll pause here in just a second. And
And our other friend said okay, they just wanted to invite us, so we didn't feel left out.
I thought you were going with the recent hype. Nah. Oh, trust me. If I was going with recent hype, first of all, I'd probably be a lot worse than I am. No, I got real stressed a lot during the first initial couple months of being here. And I mean, Tetris kind of helped me, so I think I started on the Game Boy port.
I think so.
Then I played this on PS4 first, and then I got the Switch edition and play it on my Switch Lite like a lot. I'm just glad that that kid got to meet the original creator behind Tetris, because like, um, I'm sure because this was a big one for a while, right? Like that thing about the people that were on the news giving that kid shit.
They got backlash for it too.
Oh God, yeah. It's kind of weird because, like, if you think about it, right? So we've got that news station doing that, but a different news station, they didn't just praise his accomplishment; they helped him meet the creator of his favorite game. Like, if you want to talk about like the right move at the right time, right? That's one way to get your ratings some better than your competitors. You drop the ball, and your competitors are gonna fucking get past you. It probably wasn't easy to just get the guy who made Tetris, but like,
they did it.
Boy, God ever did they? I mean, what an honor that had to be. Okay, this is definitely not going the way I wanted it to. It's giving me the most shit bricks to work with.
You know, on that one episode, Stewie says, "Go away, fat."
Go away, fat man.
Or I drew a cat and it says, "Go away, human." Kind of like Mila probably thinks when she sees that she's in that mood.
I swear, the look of scorn on that cat is something like no one would believe. When my cat has her scorn look,
You want to stay away.
like,
Literally stay away. You don't
It
wanna
looks
get-
like she is ready to moida. Completely moida. Not just murder, moida. Like she's just part of the mafia or something.
She's like, go away, get away from me. I don't want you touching me.
Like when she wants pets, she's just like ready.
She'll
like,
let you know when she wants to pet it.
but
But if
not
she don't
until
want to pet
then.
it, you better stay away. Because she will let you know that she does not want to be touched.
Like what a sassy cat.
She'll be like, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Don't touch me. Did I say you could? Did I say that that could happen?
Excuse me, greasy human.
Did I tell you to do that? Don't touch me.
Yeah, Her Royal Highness. New Tetris, better graphics, but you can't deny the fact the original has better music. Oh, definitely. Definitely better. I'm gonna just start this one. I'm gonna try to actually play. I wish I would have put it up a little better because I think that's one thing I'm actually gonna probably either move on or like put the speed up a little. Because I weirdly play better with speed higher.
Why do you say that?
I don't know why, but I'm just better. I don't know why. It's weird. I think it's just because it makes me focus a little harder. Like it forces the hand of attention for me. Like right now, I'm kind of not playing with a whole lot of common sense. My favorite is still always gonna be Tetris Type A's music, which is da 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 da. Weirdly, I actually didn't start on a version of Tetris that even had that song, to be honest. Because I'm fairly sure, if I'm not mistaken, that's not the actual like song that's on Tetris for the Game Boy. Like it had like a lot of royalty free music. In fact, it had that dun 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 dun. Yeah, that one. I think that song was on it at some point. Can't quite remember perfectly though. I'd have to go and replay it to be sure that was the one. Of course, now that I think about it with the common sense statement I made, then again, when has common sense ever been my like strong suit? Like I'm not quite shiny red ball crazy, but I am like just do the thing. Worry about statistics later. And I swear, there, finally, goodness. See a couple of those pieces coming up there. Freaking finally, dude. That took way, way longer than it should have for me to get those pieces. And this game really doesn't want me to play it today. Like, this thing's clearly in a mood. Remember that one episode where Stewie built a sandcastle for new kid friend and the school bully shows up? Then Stewie assembles an AK-47 in front of him while whistling, asking him where he's from, etc. Oh my god, I do remember that shit. That was funny. Oh, where are you from? And he just is so cash about it, too. Oh, Melodic's on through VR. Hey-o! We're gonna go pick up a different game, play real quick here.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many good ones around. I definitely see the next physical game I'm playing, so I'll take it over with me. But I think I'll run an Isaac run real quick. I'm probably not winning the one I'm gonna try, but like, you know, I occasionally attempt them, even if I'm not gonna be good. Oh, I forgot to exit out first, but hey, whatever. Let's quickly go hit that Tetris filter out. Then we will shrink it, bring it up off of my face. Alright, let's go look for Isaac. Do we just want to flip this? We're going to flip this real quick. Hold on. There we go. Much better. So, yeah. I've been contemplating the best way to go about relaxing lately, because I have not been feeling like doing anything too nuts lately. And I believe the reason for that is just simply still waiting for StarCraft win. Honestly, whenever I can practice. Problem is, I'm not even sure where I sit now, because the last few weeks has saw me at work just, like you may have noticed, I do not stream very long or as often as I usually do. I have been getting random hours at work and random amounts of days. So I just haven't been having time to dedicate to any new things. By the time I get home, I'm usually just wanting to settle down and all that. I actually, though, good news, I did get a full win. I actually did get a non-technical win for the first time. I want to make sure I'm like able to do it consistently is the thing I'm doing at this point. And so I cheered like a crazy person when I did it first time around. But yeah, that's basically where I sit as of now. Because I don't want to strain myself. That's one thing I've decided is with the podcast going. I actually have an unedited episode of the podcast up right now. just because I had no time to edit it. And it was the Valentine's Day episode. Like, if I wouldn't have put it up unedited, it would have been late. Do I want to bomb through this? I guess I should see what's in the shop first. Try my luck for more bombs or key. Soul Heart can't really be useful. It was worth it for me to look for Small Rock. If I'm being honest, probably not really, but Small Rock, anything for damage right now. I got 1.0 speed, so not the greatest for the ability to handle enemies and all, but rocking out some more damage would be advantageous. I mean, speed depends on whether I would need speed or not. In all honesty. Oof. I literally almost ate shit there. I'm gonna be honest. Pen is just a really annoying one to go after right now. Go, 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 go. Tears and shot speed. I can live with tears and shot speed. I don't see why not, anyways. I can go practically anywhere, so I think Cellar 1. You know what? Let's go Cellar 2. We'll go to the second. Oh, it's Burning Basement. That might have been a mistake. So I think this is still probably a fine way to go. I do have the key in case I want to go alt floor. Shit. Oh, if I don't die, I'm definitely not going alt floor now. I am very much less trained in the alt floors. I need to do some kind of grind style stream where I just literally playing First Terran campaign is mega hard because there's no medics yet. You think you've entered a wall and you can't climb over? I won't judge if you use cheat, but I know you probably won't. You masochist freak. Yeah, you're pretty much right. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna go past the Terra campaign. I'm still just kind of feeling whether I like the game or not, but I do like it enough to keep playing, but woof. Woof. If I can't get good at it, which I feel myself getting better, but my masochism comes from knowing that I'm getting better. Like, as long as that's going on, I'm happy. You know, like, that's my enjoyment of things like Isaac and other stuff. Like, the difficulty is definitely there. Even if it kicks me in and around the balls, I'm still going to enjoy myself as long as I'm, like, knowing that I'm progressing in my skill. I'm wondering if I've retained is the problem. And that's kind of where I sit right now mentally. Is I super don't just want to, like, screw around with training only to go back a couple weeks later, and I want to make sure we are generally not going to have this chaotic on for random amounts of 10s and 12 hours and extra days while I'm trying to do this because I do want to solidly be good at it. Do I need range? Glitter bombs. You know what? I stand by my decision for glitter bombs. Probably would have been best to roll for Devil Room, but to be completely honest, got no clue. Okay, looks like it doesn't matter because I forgot the one rule about Tainted Lost. You know what? I'm pretty sure that killed him. So, I mean, an eye for an eye. No. The one I know I'm probably not, like, gonna be good at is level 10, I think you said was the real bad one. That I'm debating. It depends on how good I am by the time I get to 10. So it's just a wait and see kind of thing. Oh, that's really funny game. I'm looking for a key and you give me yet another chest that needs a key. Double thank you. I salute you with my middle finger. There's a key. Britzy, left or right? Pick a left or a right.
I don't know.
Just say one.
I guess left. I don't know.
Left. Oh, money, money, money. Even I struggle against to level 10 if I get rusty. Yeah. I'm gonna give it, like, make no mistake, even if I end up cheating to get through, I will be giving it a solid try. I'm not gonna do it a couple times and be like, I can't do it. Because that's just not who I am. My masochism knows bounds, but barely. There's another key. Not really anything in this shop. I'm gonna go back for the other. Might pick up a key if I'm pretty sure I saw one in that room. This is an awfully big, okay, world card. World card isn't bad. Oh, well, it's a pretty freaking big first floor. I'm pretty sure I have to be getting close to the end there. And indeed, we grab this key and we continue on our beautiful merry way. This time you're gonna little guy's taking a lot of damage. I'm definitely hitting, killing him. Okay, see now this is what I want. Whenever you fight Gemini, you always want to take out little guy first. If you can help it. Because by God, little guy's hard to take out by himself. Tears. You know what? I'm feeling stupid. Let's go all out. What's gonna happen? Given the fact of uniqueness of StarCraft storyline gameplay, doubt you'd allow yourself to cheat. That's what I'm saying. I can't. I feel like I would sooner quit out before I would cheat. My personality would not allow me. What might even have to happen is I might have to just like do videos for 10 or something instead of streaming because I don't need there to be 50,000 episodes of level 10 failures. I feel like that would get excessive pretty quickly. I thought I had 2 keys. I would not have done this had I known I didn't. All I know is I've lost my mantle and I'm probably going to die. And I will then move on to the next thing. Well then, moving on to the next thing. Not even a minute after I said it. Not even a second. Even the enemy has much bigger base from the start and amount of resources. All you have to do is destroy one specific structure. Once you destroy the ion cannon, you win. But reaching it is the problem on its own. Oof, 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 oof. Oof. Okay. What do I have downloaded on this Switch? I actually do not know. Now that I think about it. Oh, Fortnite. Oh, that's right, because Lego Fortnite. I forgot about that. It's like, what have I got that on there for?
Hey, babe.
What's that?
That's the one I told you about. See?
Oh,
Taking a prison.
sweet.
I'm getting stuck inside a Game Boy.
Ooh. Finally, time to try Diablo. This is better as a PC game, but I found Diablo 3 a little on the cheap for the Switch, so I gotta make sure I like this game before I buy it for full price on Steam. Or wait for some kind of Steam summer sale or something. Because, tell me if this sounds weird, okay, right? So, one thing about video games for me, like on PC, right? I do have to at least be able to enjoy the vanilla version for me to like a game. Like, do not ask me why. Now, it does say until Diablo is barely visible. Oh, you like Metal Slug? Dude, I fucking love Metal Slug. I think they actually sell that on Steam. There's a few different Metal Slug games on Steam, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Hero creation. gosh. You know what? I'm rolling a necromancer. And we will call him Julius. Julius the Necromancer. Alright. Glad you finally. I'm so excited to, because Metal Slug. I have a really rare version of Metal Slug. You can get it digitally nowadays, but I had the PS1 version of Metal Slug X, I believe it was called. And I have the GPA game from Metal Slug, which I think is a port of a different one. Because I got Metal Slug Advance. Usually the advanced Game Boy games are like literally just ooh. Okay. So can I just do that infinite? That seems a little crazy to me. Hmm.
I have come to aid these lands. Where is the fallen star?
Ooh.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor. Leah, you should speak with her.
You were like 7 when you played it?
Can't open the gates until we drive them back. I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates.
Ooh.
Carved in.
ZR?
Load those corpses before they rise again.
Alright.
I came here to study the fall of old Tristram. Nakarum has fallen to disgrace. Death may be upon us all soon. I shall. May the gods who abandoned us come to your aid one last time. Got a right good bunch of things for you this fine day.
I got no gold. Torchlight 2 versus Diablo 3. I don't know. Because to be honest, this is the first time I'm playing any Diablo game. Oh, I just straight up. I do love me Torchlight though, so I mean, the only thing is, so far it's gonna be hard to beat Torchlight too. Let's just be clear about that, because I don't think so far. I do like this game's graphical style a little better. As much or as little as that means.
Captain Mumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith. If help doesn't arrive soon.
Because I do love this, like, this type of fantasy look more than Torchlight's. But that's purely graphical style.
Cart is in the way. How dare you speak to me like that? I'm the mayor of this town. Then why are you standing here idle? Are you mad? This town is doomed. Anyone with a grain of sense should be trying to get out. We don't need
Mods. Torchlight 2 has tons and tons on its website. A few total overhauls. Yeah, see, like, that's the thing. I am completely unsure. I think I'll go with this spoil. Backing. Fleur de Lis. Okay, Julius. Hmm. Oh, here we go.
Are you here? Did you survive the fallen star?
Hmm.
It blasted my uncle.
Torchlight is good as is, but add a few more custom character customization options, a few more character classes, a little bit of polish and bloom to graphics. Oh, shit. A little bit of gold to remind me.
Dead will overwhelm us all unless something is done.
Yes. That is why I am here.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
Captain Rumford. Mayor Holus. More like Mayor Holass. Captain Rumford.
I will bring peace to the risen dead. I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting that these horrors. They're attacking the barricades! That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Yeah. I will say, even though I'm not sure which one I like more yet, I will say they are good competition for each other. I'm actually not entirely certain what I was supposed to be doing. I might have missed something. I probably should have made sure I had context to what I was doing first.
All must serve the cycle.
I feel like this game is giving me the whole, like, get this man feeling invincible before you drop him on his head type deal right now. If there's one thing I know about games sometimes, that's a big one. They give you that woo kind of feeling, then they just drop you on your damn head after a little bit of time passes.
Has blessed me.
Oh, damn sour. Massacre. Woo. Boy. I still think the universe and mechanics of Torchlight are unique enough to have Torchlight win In what other game do you feed your familiar fish to turn it into a monster? See, that's the thing. It's like I said, it's gonna be hard to beat Torchlight for me as a series because I am more familiar with it. And this game, as much as I do like the idea of this kind of game, this was made by Blizzard, and so I've had a bit of problems with them lately. Like, Blizzard is a disgraced name, in my opinion. It's not quite cuss word level yet.
I need essence.
But it is pretty bad, so I mean, like.
I need essence.
Ed and his wife have offered to let me and grandmother continue to stay with them. I think we will, now that the troubles are over. I am still tormented by horrific nightmares. I keep hoping they will fade.
My essence is too low.
Stronger.
Ooh, damn. Made by Blizzard 2. Blizzard fired some Diablo 2 devs. Those same devs made their own company and created Torchlight. Yeah, but it wasn't made with the same intent. That's kind of where my problems lay with Blizzard is they have been known to be extremely well, Blizzard. I don't really have any better words for it. It's just that's
Not enough essence, system. How no one's walked these lands.
though this game does have one strike against it right now. I know I'm on the easiest difficulty, but that was because, you know, I mean, I am a beginner and had no idea what it meant in terms of difficulty. This is a little too easy. I am aware that that's technically on me for picking easiest, but now that I know this difficulty isn't all that crazy, I will definitely be playing it in harder difficulties rather soon, unless it picks up quickly here somewhere. What the hell? Oh, that's done. Okay, so I did my mission. So let's just go talk to Rumford. What in actual shit? I said to take me to. Oh. Okay, it started me on New Tristan. Okay, I get it. Really hate how they fired original StarCraft U writers for the last two parts of StarCraft 2. It's making an anime, but ignoring the progression in the manga to make your own thing for animes. Yeah, and that's kind of where the problem lays. Just
Thank you for your help.
with a lot of things.
She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle. Interesting. If he lives, his knowledge could prove useful.
Ooh.
I will help you find your uncle, dear.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards blocked it up before they were ambushed. Rutherford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
Oh shit, so like. Hmm. So that's pretty fun. Though I feel like this is one of those games that I'm definitely going to have to play when I'm in a much more sit down and like play it mode. I gotta admit though, it's definitely a little better than some that I played, but I don't think it beats Torchlight. I feel like I've played Torchlight a few good hours, so this one I might have to play a few hours before I definitively know how I feel about it. Gonna be hard to beat it though. Old Torchlight is pretty right here. How did they assume they can reach some level of quality as original writers? That's baffling. Everyone's story is their own, and you're bound to make it feel different if someone else writes it. I mean, that's what happened to the Star Wars sequels. Some people kind of like the newer movies, but the first one set up some stuff, and then that stuff got undone because they fired the first guy, and then they brought the first guy back for the third movie. And he's like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do? You guys screwed up a bunch of the stuff I set up. It is a case study of how not to do it. And I feel like the same thing goes for StarCraft as a general concept, right? Is like, just if you're gonna get different writers, that's bad enough. At least make those different writers do what the other ones were to some extent. Don't let them screw up what was already established. Or just don't fire the first ones, which is probably the better option if we're being honest. But I mean, if you can, not. I think what I'm going to do right now, probably pop in Stardew Valley and check out my old save. I actually forget where I was on it. Oh, okay. So this is actually an update. Okay, gotcha. Let's play something different. Actually, meanwhile, flip into Cam Solo. I'm actually gonna go check out eShop. See what's there. Doubtful that I'll buy anything, but it'll give us something quick to do while I'm waiting for that. Hmm. They didn't fire first writers for quality or deadline. Had enough of being underpaid and abused, so Blizzard had enough of them complaining and fired them. I mean, exactly. That's why I can't stand Blizzard. They're always just so. They just have a way of getting under my skin. I can't really describe just why. They just do. And I feel like I can't be the only one that has them getting under my skin all the damn time. The pigeon simulator. What is this? That is after they sued Blizzard. Yep, sucks. And, you know, I think the worst part about it isn't even about the fact that Blizzard sucks. I think the worst part about this is just the fact that think about how respected they were at some point. Like, let's put ourselves back a good ways. Because there was a point where they were the masters of fantasy. It's easy to forget, but you know, World of Warcraft used to mean something to people. Overwatch was great for the team shooter genre, and even if you weren't good at first person, that didn't matter. You could help. That was a great feeling. And to be completely serious, I mean, StarCraft needs a remaster and a new direction, and clearly they have no care about doing so. They have squandered everything they have done for years now. They are an embarrassment to the genre that they basically wrote the book on how to do. Like, if you want to talk about an MMO that defined what an MMO could be, I wouldn't say it's World of Warcraft anymore. Because that would just be me lying. Common mushroom. Probably need a seed maker. I'm just like you. I wish they'd sell the IPs they have to somewhere that actually cares. Because the long and skinny of it isn't even that they're horrible. You can tell they know what a good game looks like. They've made them. But their malpractice... I don't even think them acting the way they have is even the worst part of the story. As insane as that may be. As insane as it might be to think of it that way, I think it's far from their worst thing. Woo! In fact, I'd say the worst part about them is how far they've fallen. It's almost kind of scary to think about them falling further, because they'd have to be at the center of the frickin' earth if they went any further down. It's kind of concerning. Perfecto. Original remaster was a great approach, but we definitely need a remaster for the cutscenes. Like, whole communities screaming that those need remastered too. They didn't listen at all. Yeah. Like, it is a good idea. But you know, don't get me wrong, I do love, and I do mean I love, the idea of the cartoon version they did. I did like the idea. And it's a cool one. I just think that they have, like, it's just the wrong time for something like that. They got so much better they could have been doing than cranking out a Newgrounds ass looking version of the same game. It's a texture pack that makes the game somehow look worse. Like, ooh, these people know how to use a pencil, is basically what that whole thing looks like. Harsh? Yes. Sadly, there's also the fact that it's also truthful. And we got some peeps playing games. Ooh. Oh. Chanterelle mushroom. Neat. Gosh. Kind of crazy to think about the fact that I haven't... That texture pack was based on StarCraft's cartoon, a fan made on YouTube. It's a funny animated series, that's why it looks in that style to appeal to nostalgia. Yeah. I could probably understand that. But as much as that's a cool thing to think of as well, still can't deny that it was really not the right move. I feel like they still could have done so much better things for the time they had and what they were doing. It basically feels like a total insult. Ooh, that's nice. I wonder if I have a. There's an apple. I see. Great. Fishies? And I. I really need to get this place sorted at some unknown point in existence. Truffles, wild honey, stone. Feels like this looks like animated comedy series a fan made in 2011. Like nostalgia? Here, give us some more money for more nostalgia. Because here at Blizzard, all we care about is money milking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To be honest, there's a lot of people. Oh, hey there. Sup, dog? There's a lot that people could really learn just from observing a dev like the creator of this game right here. Concerned Ape is one of the literal favorites of mine. Ectoplasm. Okay. Could take a totem and see if I could, like, go kill some ghosts. Oh. Penny. I only ever dreamed of living in such a beautiful place, and now it's come true. Keep dreaming. Hello, insignificant human. I wonder if they're ever going to do anything about the toddlers. I have 2 insignificant humans in this house. I completely forgot about that. To be honest, I'm pretty sure I was happier whenever I had forgotten. What's in this one? Maybe just mostly the same things. I see. Well, first of all, let's go put some of this stuff outside. Art style works for the cartoon because it was meant to be a comedy cartoon. Definitely not something used for serious matches as a paid texture pack. You see, I feel like what they really should have done was just be like, hey, for all of you guys' love for this, for our world, have yourself a nice texture pack. No charge. Just love from the developers. Because let's be honest, if there's one thing that they should be worried about, it's not money. Clearly, people are sheep and will still buy into their bullshit. What I'm a little more concerned about at the moment for them specifically is how bad their relationship with their fans are. Because it is getting awful at this point. They clearly have no idea who their audience is and how they like things. Funny thing is, I'm not even originally from that fandom, I can tell you that much. It's pretty bad that even though I'm kind of becoming a fan of a couple of their games, I'm still proverbially an outsider, looking in on a situation that seems to be a world being burnt by its own creator. It's a pretty bad thing when someone that doesn't really know much can look in and see that big of a problem. Crappy thing is, I'm about certain I'm not off the mark either. Like, that's possibly worse than all the rest of what I've said. Is I feel like I can't be that far off. It's all made by a single guy on YouTube, so it deserves the respect and A plus for the effort. To be honest, I'm not even sure if this is a good thing or not, but like, at least they didn't take the Nintendo approach to responding to the fan stuff. In a way, that's kind of cool, I guess. There's that wood floor I've been looking for. There. I'm trying to get all of like these items in single stacks. All the stuff needs one stack per item. That can have one per item. So all the common shit is getting singular stacks. Beach Tavern. Hmm. There we go. Cooking all that iridium. Hmm. They capitalized on a fan-made cartoon into oblivion just because fans love the comedy in the cartoon. As a big sci-fi nerd growing up with StarCraft, Blizzard Company were my heroes back in 2008. Like at age 7, was hooked. Sad to see how far they've fallen. It's hard because not only were they the gods of sci-fi in video games, like they were pretty big in fantasy. I mean, it was literally a fully realized D&D style game that you could play with people. It felt big. It felt loved. And just all of that just kind of is gone now. It's kind of weird because I'm not even mad. It's so much worse than being mad because I feel completely empathetic to the situation. I'm practically numb to it because of just how bad it is. And trust me, sometimes empathy can be 1,000 times worse than just being mad. It is just being unable to comprehend your own emotion about something. Like, I feel like I'd be happier if I was yelling. But I just can't. It's kind of bad. They've sucked the care out of me so much that, like, yelling doesn't feel like it could even make me okay with all this. If that makes any sense. There. Cleaned up some of my lot. Now I think I will... I really need to make another silo. When they announced StarCraft Remaster, 90% of people wanted them to have 2 modes. One with no bugs fixed for competitive and one with all bugs fixed for the casuals. They only listen to the esports people. See, it's just kind of one of those things where I can see, especially as a guy who has like made games before for myself, I can see why doing both could be hard. But to that I say like I'm a guy who is not even an indie developer. I make tabletop games now. But if you're something as big as Blizzard is as an entity, and you've got this much going on, you should really just be there only for the fans at that point. I get whenever you're smaller, you gotta do smaller things, but that is not what they are anymore. Hello, dog. It's hilarious. I keep on calling him dog, mostly because I don't remember what his actual name is. Like, whatsoever. Didn't I have... There's the other void egg. Knew I had another one somewhere. Okay, back to what I was looking for. Because I could have swore I had 2 big stacks of stone. And I think I might have been completely out of my mind. I thought I had, because I don't see it. There it is. I'm not entirely nuts. I'm just most of the way. Neither do I, sweetie. Neither do I.
You may be completely nuts there, buddy.
Oh, I am. No denying, but you know, you know, you know, you know, you know that I know that you know. Do I want to do some Omni Geodes? Kinda sounds fun. I better put these actually somewhere. Not here.
Oh, she did.
Hmm?
My doctor did.
Ah, good.
I don't know how long ago that was, so I hope that it's still there.
Okay, well, you might want to get some info on that, and you know, go get that.
Which I'll call the pharmacy tomorrow, or on Monday, and see if it's still there.
They've only listened to 10% of all players who are interested in competitive gameplay. Most are just there just for lore, custom maps, and have casual matches with friends. It's weird because, like, being an elitist group is gonna throw them out the door one of these days. They're gonna pay for it someday. That's something you can be very sure of. Show you the fan made cartoon and all the custom maps when we finish campaigns? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh man. Awesome. Let's see. Honestly, I think that's about all the time I have for this stream. I might do one a bit later on in the night, but I'm gonna go and take me a break, get something to eat in my belly, and then see where I'm going from there. Also, keep in mind, I think it was last week or the week before, I did a tour of the full mod that I've been working on for Minecraft. I hope within the next couple of weeks I will be finally ready to release the whole thing. So keep an ear out for that for all y'all out there.
Actually, I can call them tomorrow. They're open
To
tomorrow.
be fair, StarCraft kind of balanced because of the bugs. If it had none, it would be extremely off balance. So I understand why they didn't fix them. That's true. That's fair. Either way,